Welcome to Marketing Monday. We're glad you're here. We answer one visitor's question each Monday, whether that's to our YouTube channel or our podcast or our blog or anywhere else that people ask questions. We like to take one of those questions every week and answer it on the air. So we're glad you're with us. Give us a thumbs up if you're there. Let us know that that you're in the audience, and you can go ahead and leave comments either during or after this broadcast, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can, either during or after the broadcast. So this week's question comes from Pratik, and I hope I'm saying that right. If I am not, please forgive me, because I don't know how you pronounce your name. I just know how you spell it. But Pratik left us a comment on our YouTube channel, and the question was, "Thanks for the great video comment. My question is, how do we sell or promote an aviation service, say an MRO software solution, to prospects at a global level who have already been using the same service from a larger provider?" Okay, so this is happening a lot in the marketplace today. There's a lot of new software and a lot of new products and services and other components, other kinds of things. It's great that people are innovating, and it's great that there are new things coming on the market. The challenge that you're facing is not unusual, because what you need to do is get people to stop using what they're using now, or what they've used for a long time and maybe are used to, and get them to try your product. So, three things. First, understand that getting people to change their behavior is not a trivial thing. As human beings, we all like to come in the morning and have our coffee and have things be as routine as we can, because there's a lot of things that we can't control in our business day. So, it's very unlikely that we would go out of our way to get different MRO software, unless there is a reason that our old software is not serving the purposes, or is driving us crazy, or is causing a problem. So, first of all, understand that you're trying to get people to change their behavior, which is not a trivial thing. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take many, many contacts to make this happen. We've worked with a lot of software companies, and even if you're doing a free trial or anything else, you have to understand that there's a lot of inertia you're fighting, especially if you're selling to some of the larger organizations. They have a lot of inertia and a lot invested in their old software and their old processes, and they're afraid that if they try something new, it's going to mess up their process and make them late for dinner, and cause all kinds of issues with their supply chain and other kinds of things. So thing number one is just to recognize the fact that getting people to change their behavior is not a trivial thing. So thing number two is to find out what they don't like about their current software situation. Is it costing them too much money? Is it frustrating them in some way? Is it too slow at certain things? Is it causing some errors? Is it not doing something that your software can do? You need to really figure out what it is that they dislike about their current software, because that's where you're going to find the opportunity, if you can solve a problem that they know they're having and that's driving them crazy, right? Okay. And then thing number three is you need to be really, really clear on what your software does better. Who are the best possible clients for your software, because not every piece of software is right for everyone. And not every product is right for everyone. So you probably have a sweet spot. Companies of a certain size, companies that service aircraft of a certain size and type, companies that have a certain level of sophistication, maybe customers who were previously using a different kind of software that yours replaces and does a better job of. So if you can figure out exactly who your best customer is, then you know exactly what to say to them to get them to switch, or at least get them to try your product. Okay, so you say that your competitors are larger. That's great. It's good to know. But there are many ways that you can beat a larger competitor. Some of those things might be service, especially if you're a smaller company. You can offer custom individualized training and other things that the larger companies can't or won't. You're going to have to beat them at something that you can do better. And as a smaller company, you're more flexible, so you have the opportunity to do some of these things. It might be quality. Maybe the competitor in the market has a poor quality product, or something that doesn't work as well as it should in some ways. It might be convenience. So your software is more convenient to use for a certain set of people, whether that's for the techs, whether that's for the service managers, whether it's for the customer. One way or another, maybe you're giving the customer a dashboard into their solution and being able to see what maintenance is being performed on my airplane right now. So that transparency might be something you can offer that the bigger competitors can't. You might offer better safety. So you may have some things with your software that contribute to the safety of the fleet. That's a really good option there. It might be peace of mind. Your software offers some reports and other things that lets the managers go home and sleep at night much better, and those kinds of things. So those are all things: quality, convenience, safety, peace of mind. Those all might be things that you can offer that your larger competitor can't. So look into that and make sure that you're being really clear about the way that you communicate those advantages and things like that. So once again, you want to be really strategic about it. There's no quick fix. There's no easy answer to your question. I apologize for that. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it, right? So, the main thing is just don't go dabbling and throwing money around trying to sell this software to anybody and everybody. You want to make sure you're being really strategic about who you want to sell this to, because you're going to have a long sales cycle. Once again, getting people to change their behavior is not a trivial thing. It's going to be really hard to do. So it's going to take many, many contacts to make that happen. You're going to have to find out what they don't like about their current solution, and you're going to have to make sure that you are really clear about how your software solves that problem and gives them better service, quality, convenience, safety, peace of mind, whatever it is that your software does better. So, since Pratik asked a question, we're going to send him this book. This is our social media guide to high altitude results. Anyone who asks a great question that gets featured on one of our Marketing Mondays, we send them a book. So Pratik, if you can send me your postal address, I'll get this in the mail to you. This is about 120 pages on social media for aviation professionals, what to do, what not to do, how to make the best use of your time, and how to use social media to your best advantage. So that's for Pratik. If you wanted to purchase this book, it's available on Amazon. The easier way to get it is to ask a really great question that we're going to feature in a future week of Marketing Monday. So thank you for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you same time next week.